Picture this, if you will, a night shrouded in darkness, a people on the brink of freedom, and a lamb whose sacrifice would echo through the ages. This, my friends, is the story of the Passover lamb, a tale that whispers of something far greater to come. In the book of Exodus, chapter 12, we find a moment frozen in time. The Israelites, slaves in Egypt for generations, stand at the threshold of liberation. But freedom, as it often does, comes at a price. God speaks to Moses, his voice a low rumble of thunder in the night. "Take a lamb," he says, "without blemish, a male a year old. Can you see it? The perfect lamb, innocent and pure, selected for a purpose beyond its understanding. But why a lamb? Why not a lion, symbol of strength, or an eagle, soaring high above?" The answer, my friends, lies in the very nature of sacrifice. The lamb, you see, was to be slaughtered at twilight. Its blood painted on the doorposts and lintel of each Israelite home. A mark of protection, a sign to the angel of death to pass over. But more than that, it was a foreshadowing, a glimpse into a future where another lamb would offer his blood for all mankind. Now, you might be wondering, what does this ancient ritual have to do with Jesus? But that's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Fast forward centuries, to a man named John the Baptist. Standing by the Jordan River, he sees Jesus approaching and declares, "Behold, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sin of the world." John 1:29. The connection is made, the prophecy fulfilled. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Back in Egypt, the Israelites are instructed to eat the lamb, all of it, leaving nothing behind. Eat it with your belt fastened, your sandals on your feet, and your staff in your hand, God commands. A meal eaten in haste, ready for the journey ahead. Can you taste it? The bitter herbs, reminding them of their slavery. The unleavened bread, for there was no time for dough to rise. And the lamb, its flesh, sustaining them for the exodus to come. Now, pause for a moment. Consider how this mirrors the Last Supper, where Jesus, the true Passover lamb, breaks bread with his disciples. "This is my body," he says, "given for you." Luke 22:19. The parallels are striking, aren't they? But the story doesn't end there. Oh no, it's just beginning. The night of the Passover arrives, thick with anticipation. The angel of death sweeps through Egypt, claiming the firstborn of every household. But where the blood of the lamb marks the door, death cannot enter. The Israelites are spared, protected by the sacrifice of an innocent. Sound familiar? It should. For centuries later, on a hill called Calvary, another innocent would be sacrificed. His blood, like that of the Passover lamb, offering protection from a far greater death, eternal separation from God. The Apostle Paul, understanding this connection, writes, "For Christ, our Passover lamb, has been sacrificed." Corinthians 5:6. The pieces fall into place, the picture becomes clear. But let's delve deeper, shall we? The Passover lamb had to be without blemish, perfect in every way. Jesus, too, lived a sinless life, the only one worthy to be the ultimate sacrifice. As Peter puts it, a lamb without blemish or defect. 1 Peter 1:19. The lamb's bones were not to be broken, a detail that might seem insignificant. Yet, when Jesus hung on the cross, the soldiers, contrary to custom, did not break his legs. John, an eyewitness, recalls the prophecy. Not one of his bones will be broken. John 19:36. Are you beginning to see the intricate tapestry God has woven? The threads of prophecy and fulfillment, stretching across millennia. But there's more, oh, so much more. The Passover was to be a lasting ordinance, celebrated year after year. Today, Christians around the world partake in communion, remembering Christ's sacrifice. "Do this in remembrance of me," Jesus said. The echoes of Passover resound in every broken bread, every sip of wine. Now, you might be thinking, this is all well and good, but what does it mean for me? That's the crux of the matter, isn't it? Just as the Israelites had to apply the blood to their doorposts, we too must apply the sacrifice of Jesus to our lives. It's not enough to know the story. We must embrace it, live it, let it transform us. The Passover lamb brought freedom to the Israelites, delivering them from physical bondage. Jesus, the ultimate Passover lamb, offers freedom from the bondage of sin and death, a freedom that transcends time and space, available to all who would receive it. But here's the thing. Just like the Israelites had to be ready to leave Egypt at a moment's notice, we too must be prepared. Prepared for what, you ask? For the return of the Lamb, who will come not as a sacrifice, but as a conquering king. The story of the Passover lamb is not just history, it's prophecy. It's not just about what was, but what is to come. It's a reminder that God's plan, intricate and perfect, spans across ages, weaving together the old and the new into a tapestry of redemption. So, as we close this chapter of our journey, I leave you with a question. Have you applied the blood of the Lamb to the doorposts of your heart? Are you ready for the exodus from this world into eternity? The choice, my friends, is yours. But remember, just as the angel of death passed over the marked houses in Egypt, so too will judgment pass over those covered by the blood of Christ. And now, as our time together draws to a close, I urge you, don't let this be the end of your journey. There's so much more to explore, so many more stories to uncover. If you found value in this tale of the Passover lamb, if you've been moved by the parallels to Jesus, then I implore you, subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you're not just clicking a button. You're joining a community of seekers, of those who hunger for deeper understanding. You're ensuring that you won't miss the next chapter in this grand narrative of faith. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue this journey together, unraveling the mysteries of faith, one story at a time. After all, who knows what revelations await us in the next video? The adventure, my friends, is just beginning.